AEW has decided to cancel a very big match. Also, on top of that, MLW has announced the debut of a former WWE superstar who was recently released. And on top of that, top NXT superstar is backstage for WWE Smackdown. Today is January 21st, 2021. My name is Ango, bringing you guys the lowdown in all of the biggest wrestling news stories. Let's kick it off with Roderick Strong, who is reportedly backstage at WWE Smackdown. According to PW Insider, the belief is that he will be working a dark match. Now, keep in mind, Tommaso Ciampa, Pete Dunne have also recently worked dark matches. But there is this belief that 4 NXT superstars are supposed to be making their main roster debut. We don't know who that 4th one is just yet, but Roderick Strong, Tommaso Ciampa, and Pete Dunne all slated to be going to the main roster very soon. Now, for those who are WWE haters, I ask this question of you. Where would you like to see Roderick Strong? What show would you prefer to watch Roderick Strong on? I know a lot of people want to see Roderick Strong on AEW, but the likeliness of that is very, very small considering he reportedly re-signed with the company recently. So if Roderick Strong is staying put with WWE, if you don't give WWE all of your attention on a weekly basis, which show are you currently watching, and is that the show that you want to see Roderick Strong on? Now, me personally, I think Roderick Strong should definitely be on WWE Smackdown, and I would immediately put him in a Intercontinental Championship feud with Shinsuke Nakamura. This is clearly the direction I would go because Shinsuke has nobody to defend this belt against right now. There's no prominent storylines happening right now. But the real question is, do they bring Roderick Strong in with Diamond Mine and Malcolm Bivens, or does the WWE go away from that storyline? Because I could see that being the case here. I could see Malcolm Bivens not being by the side of Roddy Strong. Also, got to keep this in mind. Hideki Suzuki was released by WWE, so Diamond Mine is not even really a thing anymore, except for the Creed brothers. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below, but we got to talk about this MLW debut that is happening. There's many of them that are scheduled to happen, but MLW, Major League Wrestling, has announced the debut of former WWE superstar Buddy Matthews, aka Buddy Murphy. I like this. I think Buddy Matthews is going to be great in MLW, but we just don't know the exact details of this deal. For those of you who are unaware, MLW announced that they have this open door policy, so free agents can come in, and I've actually criticized this idea a lot. I think there's a difference between opening the forbidden door and just simply having people who aren't contracted to you come work for your shows. That's just something I don't agree with. I've already gone into this large extent. I don't feel like re-explaining myself, but if you're not signed to a company, I don't think you should be put in any prominent storylines. I don't think it's good business. However, Buddy Matthews and MLW, it's like the perfect mix. It's like vodka and cranberry, right? Like, it just tastes that good. It's good shit. Buddy Matthews going to MLW is exactly what I expected when he was released, and for some reason it has yet to happen. But my real question here is this. Blood and Thunder is supposed to be a big event for MLW. The way MLW distributes their content seems to be the main criticism that I have. Sometimes it's live, sometimes it's pre-taped, sometimes it's here, sometimes it's there. I don't know. It just gets confusing. It just doesn't seem the most organized. I don't know what plans they have for Buddy Matthew. They haven't necessarily discussed this. But what's really intriguing here is that Court Bauer and MLW are saying that MLW has some big debuts coming tonight. So Blood and Thunder, I mean, who knows, man? Who knows what they're going to do? I don't know what they have planned. But I'm hoping it's something good because honestly, MLW needs it. MLW needs it. They put out a good product. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of wrestling. MLW is not, in terms of popularity, it's not even really close to Impact levels. It's not close to GCW levels. So it's there. It exists. They have good content, but they need to do a little bit more. And big names like this should help. What do you guys think about Buddy Matthews making his MLW debut? And who else do you think will debut for MLW? Stay tuned to this channel because there are going to be more debuts expected. And once they are announced, I will be bringing you guys a video on them. And guys, for our final news story of today's video, very, very important, AEW has made the decision to cancel a match. Guys, I can't believe they're actually doing it. Roppongi Vice will not be taking on the Young Bucks. Unfortunately, it was scheduled for AEW Rampage. However, Rocky Romero did announce on Twitter that he did test positive for COVID. Now, again, I'm going to criticize AEW here for one reason. AEW keeps saying medical protocol, medical protocol, medical protocol. It's like their way of just like not mentioning COVID. I don't know. It's weird. It is weird to me. I think it's odd. I think, to me personally, I think it's odd that AEW, for so long, they've been talking about COVID and positive tests. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that Tony Khan has been talking about how their COVID protocol and everything has been better than everybody else's. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, it just kind of irks me. They promote this as a medical protocol. They did the same thing with Cody. Bro, just say they freaking tested positive for COVID and move on with it. It's not a big deal. At the end of the day, this match will probably be rescheduled for another time. Maybe. Nobody really knows just yet what AEW's plans are. They haven't announced that it's being rescheduled. Instead, it's going to be Trent Beretta versus Nick Jackson singles match 1-on-1 live on Rampage. Rampage is scheduled to be live. At the end of the day, it's a good thing that they made this announcement in advance, but also at the same time too, and I respect AEW for obviously doing that because people are paying for tickets to go to the show live. Roppongi Vice and Young Bucks, it's a massive match. It really is. I mean, if you watch their series of matches in NJPW, you would know it was like some really, really, really good stuff. So for me personally, like I hope AEW is able to bring this to television, and I hope, this Rampage episode seems stacked with matches, which is awesome, but this is not a match that you can do for 10, 15 minutes. This is a match that you got to give them some time. So I'm hoping AEW can come back to this match and give it some allotted time, the time it definitely deserves. The matches that they had in New Japan were absolutely incredible, and it just mind boggles me that AEW was going to put this on a 1-hour show that already has 3 or 4 matches and segments, and it was just very weird in my opinion. But I'm excited about it. I can't wait till AEW brings this match to television. To me, it's a big match. It's a match that I enjoy watching in the past. I can only imagine how much better it's going to be. Talk about a guy like Trent Beretta who left WWE, went to New Japan, and actually did some cool shit. Now he's in AEW doing even cooler shit. And then you bring in Rocky Romero, who happens to stabilize the relationship between AEW and New Japan. So that to me is very exciting. I look forward to more stuff like this. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. As always, I'm bringing you the latest news and rumors, giving you my opinions, my 2 cents. And whether you like it or not, I got a lot to say. You don't have to agree, you don't have to disagree, but that's why we're here. So drop your comments down below. I want to hear your opinions. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.